Hi, my name is Jake. I'm a teacher with Eagle Condor. Um, yeah, my journey to Eagle Condor really came from just having all these questions in my life and knowing that there's something beyond me, and seeking that throughout my entire life. And studying in the Christian world. My dad was a pastor, and I was raised in a Christian household. And there I saw things that made me kind of question the narrative. Made me realize that there's something mystical in this life. There's something beautiful in this life. Um, and searching for that and going through trials and experiencing. And it wasn't until I had an encounter with a mountain spirit, an Apu Shasta, who took me in and showed me the magic of what this reality is, what this world is, who we are. Showed me the love that we have, the boundless love that the universe has for each and every one of us, and just how amazing and special we all are. And through that, I got to know the plants and the animals and all that they are. And through that experience, I met Jeff, and he introduced me to the Andean mysticism and Eagle Condor teachings. And as soon as he showed me them, I was like, "This is it! Like, this is what the mountain showed me." Like, I was beginning to think I was going a little crazy because like all these things are opening up. And I'm like, am I the only one that sees this? But then to find out, like, no, these are teachings of that have gone back for thousands and thousands of years and are so fundamental to who we are. And we've lost that. And we're searching for it and we're begging for it. Um, so through meeting Jeff and through continuing my studies with him, um, I've been growing, and my hope is so desperately to show others this way, to show others there's another way to do things, of a way to connecting with the trees and the rocks, and the birds and the sun and all the universe, be- because why not? What else is there? Like, and working with the Mesa and the Mesa teachings has just allowed me to connect at a much deeper level. Um, and then the community that's built within it. All I spent a lot of my life alone, and I've made so many relationships through Eagle Condor and through meeting people through these practices and teachings. And now I have a great, wonderful community we support each other and in this work. And um, we get to be that glue that binds us together and holds us deeply within ourselves. And there's nothing more empowering than that. There's nothing like having a community to fall upon when you need help, or to celebrate with you when something great happens, or go to when you just need advice or someone to talk to. There's so much, it's hard to put it all together. um, and it's through the this teaching of Aini, through sacred reciprocity, through the balance of life. It's these teachings, the teaching of Aini is profound, that that it's staying in balance, and that there's this universal give and take. And when we're out of Aini, that's when we get Hucha, which is kind of what brings us down. And it's bringing ourselves back to that place of balance that is really where these teachings thrive, and how we connect with ourselves and our relationships, and our families and our community and nature and all the things that we have in life. That principle is core to for me, from my understanding, that principle is core to being human. Because if you're out of balance in these places, it resonates. It resonates through your entire life. If you're out of harmony within the workplace, it's going to be brought home to home, and vice versa. So it is so much about being in balance, and the Andean um, teachings and techniques for coming back to balance are just amazing in that way. Um, and all of their other teachings that go along with it, and their wisdom that they have about it. Like it's truly remarkable. It's just there's nothing like it, and it's changed my life significantly. And that's why I've decided to dedicate my life to continuing the passing on of this wisdom. One of the more common ways I see people being out of harmony is being out of harmony with themselves, and not listening to themselves, and um, giving rest, or doing what they need to do for themselves, um, which can look like a lot of things. Um, but ultimately, I think a lot of people are out of harmony with themselves, especially in the Western culture, where um, there's a lot of consumerism and take from all over. Yeah, and it's easy to get lost into that. With a couple of things I do to take care of myself. One of the biggest things is just having some quiet space to myself, um, allowing myself just to breathe, and trying to have a practice every day, whether in the morning or at night, just to allow myself space. Even during the middle of the day, like especially during like work, taking a walk outside, or finding a quiet place just to let it all sink down, um, and not trying to take on all the burdens of the world. Um, Another thing too is just eating right, and really listening to the body, um, and what it's trying to tell you, and doing what you love, like finding that thing that you love to do that makes you happy, and just going for it, dancing and singing, and I don't know, just being a goofball every now and then. Cut up and let go. I find there's still this like innate need to buy or get something to make us feel more fulfilled, when I find that we already have everything we need within, and nature already provides so much. And yeah, we have our basic needs to get, but I see a lot of getting things just because, or because we think we need them, um, and I think that's an attachment to that consumerism, and if left unchecked, it can it can lead to being out of line.